Hello and welcome back to Baten Kaitos, where today we're going to continue exploring this library of magic, and where I definitely did some grinding last time. Callus, I've got him out of the party right now because he was ahead of everyone else, and we got to the point where we could actually use Liud. And Liud was, and still is, quite a bit behind everyone else in terms of experience. So yeah, I wanted to use him for a bit. And as you can see, I've picked up a bunch of stuff. I've also done like a lot of Magnus combos and stuff. So yeah, we've got a lot more things than we had before, and I should probably put some of it in like actual decks, but that can wait. I mean, I've already put some in places, but not all, not everywhere. So here, we need to not go to that side of the room. Yeah, I did quite a bit of grinding here. Okay, there's a bookshelf that we're supposed to put a book in. Up here, maybe? Yep, let's put it back. Okay, and then... Oh, tasty. I see a flower. Yeah, let's put it back. Uh-oh.
We can win this!
Well, yeah, we can win this. We've been winning this.
Win Fire first! Fire
And that
first!
should make that book plenty unhappy.
Magic! Spark light!
Not lethally unhappy, though. So, we'll leave it to Gibari to finish the job. As you can see, he's got some of these black scepters. So that's one book down. Alright, blocked everything but the light. So Liud's still got some dead flowers in here just as filler. But, I mean, hey, at least these books are weak to dark. Also, even though it doesn't get us a combo, I'm using Sforzando because it's a fun animation. He just goes to town on the thing. Usually he uses his little weapon instrument thing as a ranged weapon, but for that one, he just goes on in and starts smashing faces. Ooh. I do have a handful of peaches, and while they do get amazing later on, and we're going to want like a billion of them, I'm still going to take the wind blow because we're still trying to build up people's decks to actually be good. Looks like we need to find another book there. Well, 4 there, rather. Ooh. That'll probably let us class up Shella. Okay, we gotta find 2 more books, and I bet they're in the 2 doors. So let's see if we can go into this bottom door. Nope. So that means we can go into the top one. So I guess we just push this up. All right, we can get in here.
I'm chomping at the bit here.
All right. So these guys
Fire
don't really
first!
pose a threat.
Light
Though they can drop nice things. Everything in here can drop nice things that we still want more of, but I figured after like 3 or 4 hours of grinding, which is what I did, it was time to stop. And we might as well take a photo.
Hey!
Is that all?
Hooray, 0 damage. Liud tends to be really good with the cards I've got in his deck at getting straights from between 5 and 8. He's just got a lot of cards with 8s, 7s, 6s, and 5s, which really helps. Because, I mean, when you're doing plus 45% damage on most of your attacks, I mean, who's gonna complain?
Huh? Is that it?
Alright, we're taking the Crystal Mail. Crystal Mail is good. And there's a thing to get up here, so let's get up here and get the thing. Okay, that's probably for classing up Gibari. What? Oh, we're supposed to jump left from up here. Got it. Oh, a chest. And there's a key here. Ooh, deluxe cookies. Okay, so now we actually don't have to climb, or do we? We don't. So we push this down. That wasn't very down. There we go. So now that that's there, we should be able to jump across. There we go. I guess we have to jump again, even though it looks like there's a bookshelf that we could walk on. And what's this? Oh, neat. A strong weapon for Liud. Right, gotta jump across. I mean, I guess that one is a shorter height than the other ones, so that's why we can't walk across, but it blends in so well. Okay, so next... bookshelf with the ladder. So we actually need to jump back across. I missed. There's a book that I missed. And I want to get it because we need it. Because we got to return all the books. There we go. And now we can leave. Okay, so the shelf in the top right corner gets the book that we just got. And now we can go into the last section and make this barrier noise stop. Much better. Okay, so there's a chest right here. Ooh. gotta get to the far left. Which means going through this guy, but hey, he's not a problem. And we can take a photo, which I will if Shella gets another turn. So rare that these guys fail to drop something else I want. So I haven't actually done a great job of grinding for money. What I have done a great job of is getting other things that aren't money. Oh, great. He's reviving the guy who just died. Good job. You did it. Okay, Liud, you can probably take care of that guy. Don't need to use the Sforzando, because it should die without it. Oh, nope, not quite. Should have used it. Alright, well, Shella, you are going to be using your camera. I could get a 4 straight there, but then we would have had to heal the thing in the middle of the combo, and that doesn't exactly help when you're trying to kill it. Way to block the camera, you jerk. Okay, now we'll target this guy. And that should re-kill him. I don't know why I used the cheese. Are you for reals? You're bringing him back again. And we just got to sit here and take this. It didn't hurt that bad. Liud, why are you hoarding honey? And this time for reals, he shouldn't have to... Or wait, no, because it was just revived again. That's right. Oops. I wasn't thinking. Well, shall I go for the last one there? Because you do more damage than the other two, because you exploit their weaknesses. And you don't even have 4 things to attack with. And Gibari, you'll finish that one off again. Taking another photo in the process because why not? Maybe it'll be a better exposure. Oop, was a little late. Also, I hit the wrong analog stick to select the defense item. Turns out the right analog is not the one you use to defend with. And for the record, I was distracted because a notification popped up on my phone, and I checked it. And there you go, Liud.
This will cleanse the evil out of you. Extreme attack for
I still love this animation. It's fun. Though it's not my favorite of Liud's animations. That belongs to another one of his specials that we've actually already seen. I forget what it's called, but it's the one where he like fires a bunch of light particle thingies in an arc onto the enemy. And it just looks really cool. Alright, looks like Gibari could use a little health, and he is more than equipped to get it. So let's just do that. That way we get some fondue if nothing else interesting shows up in the quest or in the battle rewards. Sure, let's use the bananas. Bananas are very good for blocking. I mean, I guess we can make a melon. Wow, Liud, you really like your honey, don't you?
This is for you.
Or no, it's chestnuts.
This is for you.
Not a melon, it's chestnuts. Melon is cukes and honey. Good job, Shella, you're doing it. Wow, you're so good at this, Shella. This battle is surprisingly difficult for just 3 regular freaking enemies. Really, Kibari? You don't need that much health. I would have laughed if that poison killed it.
Is that all?
All right, Liud, it's on you. I bet you can do it.
Take this. Take this.
There we go. He did it.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. We got a bunch of stuff. And I think actually the Ray of Truth is what we're taking. Even though it's a combo 2 weapon, being able to have Callus use light element stuff is good. So we need to push this down just far enough that we can sneak in over here. And then we can look at the book. Oh, are we? Yeah, we jump down here. And then we can push the thing up, and then we can actually cross to it. And we get some ruby earrings. So Liud has gotten so many upgrades to his equipment so quickly. There, ruby earrings, go. We'll just equip everything as soon as we get it, because that seems to be the thing that we do. Even though it has led to destruction on one occasion for Gibari. So there, now that's all the way up there. We can actually get to the book, provided I can actually climb the ladder. There we go. All right. So now we gotta push that there. And then we're done in here. So we've just got a book to place. And then we're gonna save because there's probably gonna be a boss. Unfortunately, I didn't get nearly as many light cards for Liud as I would have wanted. But it is what it is. You can't choose what you get from grinding, not when drops are randomized. Especially considering that the light books, or the light weapons for Liud, not books, they come from the rarer of the 2 book enemies.
There isn't anything here. It's deserted. You still think there's a witch hiding away somewhere?
I don't know, maybe.
Very unlikely, I'm afraid, you idiots.
Oh, hey, it's this guy.
Looks like you took the bait. How I love messing with you fools.
One of Gildablame's goons. So you set us up with that talk about the witch coming back.
Ding dong, that's right.
I don't know that ding dong is the correct sound effect there.
Today's lucky winners will all receive a one-way ticket to hell.
Like maybe ding ding. Ding dong is a doorbell, like specifically a doorbell.
I hear you're a leftover from Giacomo and Amy's attack on that old fossil Georg. No matter, I'll finish up where they left off.
So you're with Giacomo and Amy.
Your grandfather and kid brother have been asking for you down below. Don't make them wait, Callus.
Wow, way to imply they went to hell.
Time to take out the rubbish.
And Callus isn't even in the fight. So, we don't necessarily need to get a photo of him this time because we get to fight him more than once in this game. But we're still gonna try to take a photo so we don't have to care later. I'm just not gonna worry super hard if I fail to get the photo. Alright, looks like we've got a 6, a 5, a 4, ooh, and a 3. Okay. 8, 7, nice. 6, and a 5.
You won't live to see the light of day. Extreme attack for Danzo.
Is that all? Is that
Ooh,
all?
he uses Chronos, which means that this wind defense item is actually useful. Nice. That wind defense actually cut a good amount of damage there. Okay. Yeah, we're still just fine. No need to worry about anything, and we're stuck finishing with Dance of Light there. And unless he targets Shella, she's going to have to heal on her next turn.
Magic! Dance of light!
Actually, I think I am going to end up stalling for a camera if I don't have one when he's getting weak. Because I want to make sure that he does, in fact, get photographed. So... oh, hey, we got another straight. Good job, Liud, getting straights left and right. I mean, it wasn't a very strong one, mainly because Jerk blocked a lot of it, but...
Is that all?
and good. Oh, she's paralyzed. Less good. Well, she could use some health, and it's not like Yubari's got anything else he can do, so let's make some chestnuts on Shella.
Use this. It's all yours.
And Liud is missing a sliver of health. I think Yubari is missing about the same, but let's just make some more chestnuts. And apparently Liud can make still more chestnuts if he wants.
This is for you. This is for you.
And might as well. Ow. Oh, good. Shella's up.
Light! Fire!
Really want to get my hands on a camera.
Magic! Soul Flash!
Like, is that his I'm almost dead animation, or is that his normal animation? I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully he doesn't die from this. Yeah, I imagine he's probably still got plenty of health left. Liud with another straight, though this one's all dark, so he's gonna resist a lot of it. But for reals, Liud's gotten nothing but straights so far. Oh, that's no good. He's not doing light or dark damage, so it doesn't matter that I canceled them out. Ouch. Well, let's... Shella doesn't have many cards left. There's a camera. There we go.
Light.
And now I get to just feel nice and happy in the knowledge that we got the photo no matter what.
Fire. Burn. Wind. Blow.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go 2, 3, and 4. Apparently that was the right choice. Would have liked to get a 4th card in there, but a straight with 3 cards and a finisher in there isn't terrible. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 2, 8. Yeah, that's definitely something, right? Unfortunately, the 1 pair we have doesn't matter because there are other cards not part of a combo. If only he did Chaotic Flames on Gibari, then we would have at least gotten to block the fire. Okay, Shella could use some health, but she could also use doing damage to this guy. She's shuffling on her next turn.
Prepare to die. Magic. Sparkle of light.
Oh, hey, we win.
Your friends aren't too shabby for mere humans. I must say you made it interesting.
And what the heck are you if not a human? I mean, I know you're blue, but...
But playtime's over now. How'd you like that? It's the power of Malpertio.
The power of Malpertio?
Yep. We're still working on it, though. This is nothing compared to the cursed god's true power once fully awakened.
Oh.
When that happens, we'll finally be able to shed these clumsy shells of ours.
But you'd no longer be human.
I mean, he called us humans as if that was a thing he wasn't. I think he's prepared for that, Shella.
Are you afraid of change? If so, you should just give up and die. It's as simple as that. That's the way history goes. Anyway, enough chatting. Time to die. Ah!
Seems things aren't going the way he expected. Well, I don't need to take the chestnuts. I'm taking the photo. And hey, we got an even better dark weapon for Liud. And we can raise him to class 4. Neat.
So they got away. Well, I'll let them live a tad longer.
I want that chest.
Whoever it was that attacked me looked awfully like an Imperial... Nah, couldn't be. It isn't like the average Joe could pull off such a feat. Unless...
It isn't like we needed help, you know. We almost had him. You. I know that face.
Come to the village by the waterfall. Sorry I can't stick around to hold your hands on the way.
She was important.
Thank you for saving us.
Everyone all right?
Yes.
I'm fine. I'll live.
I'm okay too.
Yeah, I know. If you weren't okay, I'd probably be dead already. That guy back there? I don't care how much of Malpercio's power he packs. Next time I see him, I'll make him regret he ever met me.
That lady, someone said she's a hunter, living in the mountains. Why did she help us?
Who knows? Maybe because of narrative imperative.
She countered that man's, Phalan's attack with ease.
Anyway, let's get moving. We gotta find this village of hers.
But first, I gotta go get that chest. Oh, you're kicking me all the way out? No. I'm going right back in there. There's a chest, and I want it. Oh,
Get ready to meet your
great.
maker.
We get to fight more of these. Oh, well, let's just throw damage at them.
Fire burst! Wind blows!
It's gonna get pretty...
Light
We're getting pretty close to the point where this Dance of Light isn't worth using.
magic! Dance of light!
It's not much stronger than a simple Light 2. So as soon as we get Light 3, it is going to be absolutely not worth using Dance of Light.
Say cheese.
And hey, we got a straight. Okay. Shame we don't have 2 6s, but let's go 5, 6, 5, 8.
I got you.
Yeah, if we had another 6, we could have gotten a straight. But we didn't, so we couldn't. Oh, good. Please, revive your friend. That's definitely the thing I wanted to have happen. We're going to re-kill the friend first, because that way the friend won't be able to revive the first guy. I'm pretty sure they can only revive once each without shuffling. I could be wrong, though. But in thinking that that might be the case, we are indeed re-killing this guy.
Destructive. Dragon uppercut.
So he's dead again. Well, I guess it's time to make some chestnuts.
This is for you. This is for you.
You're talking to yourself.
Harder.
Yeah, the bananas didn't. They weren't any worse than using any other healing item we've got. Oh, sure, we'll take a photo of Gibari. Apparently there's like a 1 in 20 chance that you can get a special photo of a character, though I think you might need a better than the basic camera in order to get it. So you need to actually take multiple photos of your allies over the course of the game,
Use this.
just to make sure you get all the deluxe photos of
It's all
them.
yours.
Thankfully, there aren't deluxe photos of enemies. If there were, oh boy, it would be tough to get 100% in this game. Oh, no 5.
Miss. Area.
Well, we didn't need the 5.
That was too easy.
Okay, so it's not deluxe, and we are taking this crystal mail. Because it's good. But I think you can only start getting the deluxe photos once you start getting the better camera cards. There are at least 2 better types of cameras that more easily take better photos. Alright, so it's a new equipable for Shella. There you go. And Gibari's got his newest thing. Yeah. And Liud's got his newest, and pretty sure Callus also. Yeah. So what's this book? Sure. The first one? Oh. Let's go with Day O. I'm the head librarian at the Library of Magic. I'm strict and I'm sensible, but I'm still a man. M, the receptionist who started working here the other day, is really cute. I can't possibly let my wife hear of this, but M just drives me wild. When I'm in front of M, I get tongue-tied and turn red, as if I was a young man again. It's as if a good 30 years has been shaved off this old body of mine. I've never been good at keeping secrets or hiding things, especially from my wife. I have to make sure she doesn't find out about my fascination with M. She usually has a keen sense of finding out these kinds of things on her own. Boy, oh boy, I know that better than anyone. Okay. Is that the type of thing you really need to commit to paper? Like, if you've got a secret, one of the best ways to keep it is to never put it in writing? Just a thought. Am I that bad at hiding things? My wife has been giving me strange looks and seems a little suspicious, but I don't think she knows anything yet. I finally mustered up the courage to ask M out to dinner. Hey, man. If you know you gotta hide it from your wife, why would you act on these feelings, huh? Now you've gotta hide even more from her. Luckily, I'm a well-educated man. Even an old man like myself, if intellectual, can be attractive to women. I'm sure glad my parents constantly urged me to study day and night. To get more intimate with M, I started sharing a journal with her. I wonder how long it's been since I shared a journal with someone. I'll just write Falcon's Theorem by Magic Integration on the title of the journal. If my wife was to find it, she'd probably take one look at the title and leave it alone. She doesn't like difficult books. Really, man? You're keeping it in your house? Kay, my brother-in-law and best friend, who works at the School of Magic, paid me a visit today. It had probably been about 3 months since we last got together. I met my wife through Kay. It's quite intellectually stimulating to talk the night away with someone who has a deep understanding of magic. He asked me to lend him some good books that he could give to his students and hopefully spark an interest in reading. I consider myself a generous person to just about anyone. I promised him he could help himself to any books he wants at any time, since I'm often too busy or unavailable to help him out. It's always a pleasure to do nice things for my brother-in-law. Oh, he's gonna find the journal. This is not good. This is very, very bad. Out of all the books in the library, why did he have to take Falcon's Theorem by Magic Integration? I have to get it back. If Kay looks it over, there's no doubt that my wife will find out about M. This strict and sensible head librarian at the Library of Magic is exchanging intimate thoughts with a female co-worker. That's simply unacceptable. If the truth leaks out, I will have to resign from my position. What if he lets his students get their little hands on it? Those little piranhas. I'd be ruined. I'm too anxious to sleep. Yep, he found it. Uh-oh. Then why even have it? Okay, so we've read it all. I guess he didn't get the journal back, and looks like there's nothing else to find in here. Okay. So now we just gotta sneak by the enemies and leave. Hey, no. Go away. Don't want to fight anyone I don't have to anymore. Not in here, at least. And you know what? We could just end this right here, because it is time. But first, we're going to go back to Komomai so that I can find a blue flower and we can class up some folks. Right, blue flower's over here. Hello, blue flower. Also, we can turn in some constellations as well. Okay, a constellation. Still, it's something. Oh boy, a voice card. Those are definitely things I care about and use. Like, in basically every case. Well, actually, maybe not for the later voices, but in a lot of cases, you're better off just having an attack card with the same numbers on it than you are using a voice card. So, yeah. Let's class up Liud. Get him to level 17. He's 4 levels ahead of Gibari and barely any stronger. And he's 3 levels ahead of Shella and he's weaker. Because Shella is a freaking powerhouse. Also, the red numbers are the things that are actually being increased by their equips. So her anklet that we just got on her is apparently boosting her attack. And there's Gibari at class 4, and now he's level 18. So now he is temporarily the strongest. But wait, let's get class 4 Shella. And now she is the highest level. And she is once again the strongest. And then Callus. Still ahead of Liud, but not by much. Alright, so now everyone is higher level. Shella is way stronger than anyone else. And stuff. Wow, she's also got the second highest defense. That is a beefy caster. Though, to be fair, Gibari does have the highest HP. Not by much, though. And we're gonna go ahead and end this episode right here. So join us next time when we work our way to the village under the waterfall. And I'll have decks filled out by then. See you then, friends.